so glad we were not recording that part. Holy shit, George. God.
All the worst things are said just off air.
Are you glad though?
Oh
It
man.
needed to be said.
It really didn't. But,
No.
well, it's really more of an indictment of Disney than anything else.
I like how you're recording you buying packs of cards. Because this is almost a tutorial, really. We've gone into teaching mode
Right.
with this.
Once you lose
That's
as much as we lose,
Yeah.
you have to buy more.
Hmm.
It'll prepare them for when they're losing a lot.
I don't know. I think it's just us. We're single-handedly supporting Watsy.
Well, doing our best.
Except for that whole, half the site's gone now. That was a bit of a slip-up. That was an oversight right there.
I'm sure they're still going to make ridiculous amounts of money.
Well, they'll probably make more.
Well, sure, it's because you take away half their shit, so everybody just funnels into what's left, right? Isn't that how the economy works?
Cut down the supply, there's more demand.
Sure. Cut down the quality, everyone comes back for more. That's what we do with our site. It seems to be working just fine.
That's how buffets work.
Speaking of buffets,
So
there's a bunch of shit piled onto a plate. Oh yeah, come on.
Hydra, we've been talking Hydra.
Yeah.
Haste,
Cutter.
protection from blue, can't be
Uh-huh.
countered.
Mist cutter, Hydra.
Who knows, dude? Why do you even care? I'm surprised they don't have one called like Hell Cow.
That's Keith Baker, isn't it?
Yes. It would be totally Keith Baker.
No, I
So-
think that's his name on the. I think he goes by Hell Cow.
Oh, it is Hell Cow. Yeah, that is his name.
Not that I know.
Not
Not that Nick has a man crush
Not
on
that I follow him.
So based off of this one card.
Yep.
Mono green,
Yeah.
just go for it, right? That guy's mono red deck.
Is he
Beat
a
us.
devotion game? Or is it a devotion thing?
Nope.
No.
So why does it have to be mono green?
Oh,
Why
it
doesn't it?
It doesn't at all. But
So shouldn't we take that 4/5 red card though?
so you're proposing taking the good card over these two bad
A
cards.
gruel deck. How about that?
Emperor
Fine.
Swallower.
Your crutch. Your red cards are a crutch, George.
You're right, Bob.
Keep on taking best card in the pack.
No.
Double white.
Of course.
I mean, not necessarily. Time to feed.
Time to feed.
Time to feed.
So let's draft the exact same deck we had last time.
Love it.
Exactly.
It has to work eventually, right? I mean, probability speaking, right? In some universe, that combo had to work.
Yes.
And that's not the universe we're in.
Maybe it is.
But
It could be the one universe it would have worked, but we messed up.
oh,
Spear point.
insatiable harpy, really?
Yep.
I think I dated that woman.
Is that your skull?
You gave and gave and gave, and it never
Yep.
seemed like it was enough.
It was the feathers, man. Goddamn allergies.
Always kept the house clean, though. I remember that.
Yeah, every time she would get pissed, the dusting would just happen by itself.
Just a dusting.
Yeah, oh yeah, I know. Everything got done by itself.
Trust me.
Trust me.
That's why we broke up.
Savage Surge.
Yeah, we'll take it.
What a stupid name.
Peak eruption.
I thought it was I thought it was peak erection.
So did I, and I was like, wait, that can't be.
Whoa.
Dum 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 vegetable garden. Dum 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 corn. Quick, what show is that from? Anyone? TV show? Extra cool points if you know what it is. But you don't.
It's a TV show?
It's a TV show. It's a line from a TV show. From a particular episode.
Vegetable garden and corn.
It's a theme to Bonanza,
Mm-hmm.
but it's vegetable garden, corn. No?
Send your guesses to
Hmm.
Bob at Generation 20.
It is from Married with Children, where they grow a vegetable garden in the background. And Al is super happy because now he has food. Finally, for once in his life. And he's eating an ear of corn, like raw, right off of the vine. And he's so happy.
That actually sounds really funny.
He's so happy that he starts singing the theme to Bonanza while he's eating this raw corn. Dum 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 vegetable garden. Dum 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 corn.
That's
Peg never did go buy food, did she?
She never did. It was a show that brought us toaster leavings. The crumbs at the bottom of the toaster. Which I have eaten before.
Have you?
I have.
Didn't she cook like a nice turkey once or something and it just like it was brittle or something and broke?
I think you're thinking of National Lampoon's Holiday Vacation.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you're thinking of.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, because it just kind of wheezes and all the dust comes out.
That was my first wife.
All the dust came out.
Kind of wheezes and all the dust came out of her.
just deflated.
Yeah,
Right there and then.
just right there. Then.
So it wasn't really a wife.
Well,
Ooh, we got the hammer.
we were married.
Yeah,
I don't know if it was legal at this point.
Right.
But when I say that she just laid there in bed, you get my meaning.
So do we take
She was the vacuum.
What?
Magma jet or hammer? Hammer?
The hammer.
You take the hammer.
What's the hammer do?
Legendary.
Everyone has haste, and then I can make 3 threes.
Everyone having haste is pretty sweet.
And by the hammer, I mean my penis.
Well, then I'm
I don't
not
know what else you
taking it.
mean by it.
Try it again. Coordinated strike. Or assault.
There we go.
What's the giant? Is it just the lame old, the red one?
Same old, lame old.
It gives humans the ability to,
Tim. Turns humans into Tim.
except you have to pay for it.
5-6. It's not bad, but
Yeah.
Yeah, but it costs 6.
fine.
Yeah, fine. Yeah, maybe if you came more often, you would understand the dynamic. Jerk.
Time to feed again.
Yep. Why not? It's worked so well before.
We've never seen it.
We just need multiples of it, so it's not on the bottom of the deck. This is what beat us last time, right?
Is it really?
If
You might have to win.
can't beat them, then
At
Draft
least
them.
deny them the ability to use it themselves.
right, then take it and don't play it.
I think that our biggest strength is all the removal we have.
We have some, right?
Yeah. This time we have 3 removal
That's what I'm
spells.
saying.
3 times.
Calling the shots, man. George is a human bounce house.
Oh. Let's try to drink some more.
Yay!
Yeah, she's not yay.
Someone pick something. I don't know. There's the act of treason type thing.
This one here?
Oh, yeah. Take that.
Sure. I'm not going to read anything else.
Stop pinching me.
If I'm trying to tear at your arm hair,
Why do
it's
you
not as long
always
as it
do
looks
that? Probably the asp.
Probably, he
Does
says.
anyone ever take that Watcher's Eye?
Witch's eye?
Is it a witch? Oh, yeah.
No.
It looks terrible.
It's terrible.
Yeah, it is really
It's like
bad.
the Beastmaster when they pass around that eye.
Yeah.
Isn't that Beastmaster?
I
It
think
was
so.
Beastmaster. Speaking of which, I got nothing.
Yeah, I don't know. Fade into antiquity, maybe. It's not
Double strike guy?
We have,
Yeah, double strike
okay,
guy would.
Either that. Actually, you know what? Take the satyr.
Satyr. Why?
Because we are very low on 2-drops.
Ah, you and your 2-drops.
And we're very low on creatures.
Unicorn.
Man, horsefish.
Unicorn.
We aren't doing the horsefish thing this time.
You
Unicorn.
people, you don't know how to play this game. Unicron. Unicron!
Maybe
Spark
the
Jolt?
Spark Jolt?
Skull Cleaver
It is a Minotaur.
or Spark Jolt. I'd be fine with either one.
Now you're just fucking with me. You were just fucking with me now.
You should probably take those skull.
Probably. Boy, we should have.
Listen to me. This is the first time I've seen
Hey,
these
what?
cards.
No, it's fine. I think you guys are doing great.
Actually, in this deck, Spark Jolt makes sense. You typically want to take that if you're worried about the Death Touch guys,
Am I ever?
and we're going to have some large creatures, so we don't want to lose them to the Scorpion.
Johnny Death Touch.
We could take the Hunt the Hunter on spec,
Yeah,
or we
yeah.
could take the two-headed.
We
Double
do need the
striker.
creatures, though.
Yeah.
Double strike it is.
Do we give Nick his peak eruption, or
I'm working on it.
Oh, God. It's terrible.
Whatever you guys
Now, this is
throw
more of a
targets.
peak eruption denial deck.
This is terrible.
Yeah.
I don't care anymore. This is all just awful. Awful, awful,
Spark Jolt.
awful.
Yep.
Fine. No one gives a shit. We're just taking that.
Yeah.
And we're taking the Witch's Eye.
we got a Witch's Eye?
There you go. Congratulations. Who cares?
Scry 15. For one.
I think it might have been playable if it hadn't. Didn't have to pay
Yeah.
and tap. If it was just tap to scry.
Right.
Sure.
But that was the line they drew. We want this in there, but we don't want it to be playable.
Right.
I hate this card, so I'm going to make it so it's unplayable, and then let it in.
Have
Or
you
like
ever
some
read any of their
passive
articles
aggressive.
on like set design where they talk about how they specifically put in cards that aren't good?
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Why would they fucking do that?
They had a big long theory about it.
Yeah.
Makes the other cards look better.
Kind of.
Yeah, I can't really remember the whole reason. When I read it, I didn't completely
Alright,
buy it.
so
Even
Because
Remember
they're
the-
waiting for somebody to take that card and make it
You
good.
walk into the bar, and there's this chick, which outside of the bar, you probably wouldn't look at, but she's sitting next to a really homely friend, and you're like, damn, she's hot. That's what those cards are for.
Pretty much.
yeah.
Although I think
Oh, they're
they,
wingmen.
I think they said something like that's how they reward good players because they're the ones that are going to know that those are bad cards in drafts and stuff. And
Fuck them.
So what you're saying is Rosewater really just needs to kind
He
of
hates us.
die.
Well, good thing you got a gun. Go for it.
That's not what they're for, Bob. This is why you don't have a gun.
I was in the army. I had lots of access to guns, and I still didn't kill
Last
anybody.
I checked, they threw you out.
That was for other reasons. That was not for psychosis.
What are you accusing me of?
I say you're a budding psychopath. You're a psychopath in the wings.
I am not a psychopath.
That's what they all say.
I am a high-functioning sociopath. There's a difference.
Please do your homework.
If you wish to insult me so, sir, please research.
I'll take the Courser. And who knows? So we're not.
So in this
playing
world,
Peak
there's-
Eruption.
instead of Atlas holding up the sky, they have a guy who's just there's a giant boulder.
Yeah.
He has to stand there and keep it from rolling over the entire planet.
He's the truth hero.
That would actually be awesome. Like, what a weird world. What's the giant boulder for? Oh, well.
And the peak eruption is Dante's Inferno. That one of the layers of hell or something. They have to push the boulders up one side.
I don't know, man.
Well, that's Sisyphus.
Yeah.
Right, but I think it's also just one of the areas that.
Do we look like we read?
Yeah.
Jesus.
We got
It
a
makes
new copy.
playing
of
this
Dante's
card game
Inferno,
much more
actually.
difficult.
Hmm.
I think the picture is implying that
Huh.
just tap some land and see what
He's a
happens.
stabby guy, so we gotta take him because we're stabby guys. Well then. He's a stabby guy. Clearly that's what those letters mean.
I had to read that in my medieval theology class.
Mm.
So you took a medieval theology class.
Mhm.
Weird.
Not just one.
That was gonna be my major until they dropped it as a major.
Yeah.
Because they were like, no one would ever want this as a major.
No, we read a lot of
That was 3 credits short.
Chaucer and
Well, I was just learning about the humors in the womb.
lots of humors.
Maybe he's like, you know where there's no humor? In this room. Yeah. Way to be sarcastic, baby.
You judge so
Hey,
much.
you should make a meme of that.
Should. I'll not post it anywhere.
Certainly not on our site.
Certainly not.
I'll write a macro so it goes on the entire internet except for the site.
No, what you need to do is write a macro that posts to every site that one comment we got.
Yeah. Searches the internet for the exact wording. Responds.
No. Just any site that allows posting. It just posts this.
Better Homes and Gardens.
Yup.
Pumpkin spice lime key pie recipe.
I'm
Wow.
so glad that that's how you interpreted that comment.
I'm so glad that you've worked on your impersonation of Holly.
Man.
That's how I know. John just fucking punched me. I would have said the same thing about my wife, except that, you know, I'm scared of her.
Right. She may actually watch the show.
She actually has, like, a living thing growing inside her that wants to kill me. So
Wants to kill you and take your place.
it does. It's a doppelganger.
Doppel.
Doppelganger.
.com.
We could have an internet empire by now if we
I
just
know. We
made all these sites.
What was the doghouse one again?
Barkitect.
Barkitect. Barkitect.com. Holy shit. Oh,
That was probably one of the best nights.
it really was.
Was that the one that involved like Gentleman Jack and
Yeah.
Coke?
Oh
Pretty
my
much
god, yeah.
But it wasn't like it was like half Gentleman Jack, half Coke.
Yeah.
It wasn't like
I
Like a
didn't have
reasonable
any, but
amount.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yep. That's also where we
It's
came
a
with like
glass of it.
Rosewater's folding chair or something like that. It was crazy. That was a crazy night. I'm gonna go back and watch that.
you had like Censors 3 by the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least.
At least. But when did I sense it?
Before it happened. Before I even thought of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, well, we'll show up in round 1 and
See what
that'll
happens.
be that.